We did our best with the information we were given. What do you mean? Of course there weren't any consequences. We were killed by the princess, and now everyone's right back where they started. That sounds pretty consequence-free to me. I don't see why that matters. A lie's a lie, and if anything, she's the one who's cornered. She sounds almost feral. She is certainly not just a princess. She is certainly not just a princess. If he doesn't remember what happened, then something else must have trapped us here. All the more reason to keep our wits about us. Should we even return to the cabin? We could find a safe little hole somewhere instead. Special can mean all sorts of things. Don't let it make you careless. We need clear thoughts and pricked ears. You're afraid, aren't you? Just like us. But that's not the only thing you're afraid of. You're scared of something worse. Yes, we're safer taking flight. Does a cat lie to a cornered mouse when it plays with its freedom? Or is it just acting out its nature? She could have gotten out of there whenever she wanted to. We should trust nothing that she tells us, only what we hear and smell. Maybe. What a strange thing to lie about. Maybe he doesn't see it. Much like he hasn't seen what's already happened. What a strange thing to lie about. Maybe he doesn't see it. Much like he hasn't seen what's already happened. What a strange thing to lie about. Maybe he doesn't see it. Or it's dangerous. Or it's dangerous. And now it's gone. I wonder why. I wonder why. No steel claw. Do you think we can talk our way out of this? I don't think she wants to talk. No steel claw. Do you think we can talk our way out of this? I don't think she wants to talk. Impatient. Or maybe eager. The jungle is pressing in on us, hiding her from view. She could be anywhere. It doesn't matter what she is. It only matters what she does. I guess that's it then, isn't it? Does that work? Could she free herself if we're alive in here? Or we could use it to make this quick for ourselves. If she needs us in order to leave, we could at least deny her that. I don't think we can talk our way out of this. But we didn't. It's better than giving in to her. And then? So she's cut off our escape. Shit, what do? We at least have to make an opening. Is that all the advice you have? We don't even know what she looks like. Some specifics would be very helpful. She is clearly not. Or she thinks that she needs to. It sounds like she wants to do something even worse. At least she's upfront about her intentions. Right, I agree. We can't do anything without a weapon. We can regroup once we're armed and try to figure out a better plan. And then what? We need a plan. We need to figure out something. That's fair. She'll kill us if we try and run past her. We're on the back foot. It doesn't matter if it keeps us alive if it eventually kills us. We need to take back the momentum. We need to do something. We have the blade. I assume all she has are nails and teeth. Let's use our advantage. The blade is upstairs. We just need to wait for her to be somewhere else and sprint out of here. We can't keep doing this. It's like being sideswiped by sandpaper. How is she that fast? We will make it again unless something changes. We have to break the pattern. We're exhausted. We're bleeding. Exactly. If we don't do something now, we're finished. If we keep dodging her forever, we're going to get tired. We're going to slip up. We have to take a risk. Ha! Look at that. We wounded her. We're playing dead. It actually worked, didn't it? Only, what do we do to make her leave? Do we just keep playing dead? Wait, what? It's like being sideswiped by sandpaper. How is she that fast? This isn't working. We have to do something. We have to figure out a plan. We're trying, but we can't keep this up much longer. Too tired to think, but we have to think. Partially? That's just as bad. That's worse, even. We're not dead, we're... The air's shifting. She's getting ready to pounce. Move, now. Anywhere. We're not. Move. Her chains. She's loose. You still have that steel claw. Tear through her before we are her. Survive. That is a bad thing to do. That is a bad thing to do.
We don't have steel, but we have tooth and claw. Tear through her before we are her. We are drowning in death. There's no more space for words. We're too late, aren't we? This isn't survival. This is spite. A waste of a good life. Bad. This is a bad thing to do. It's gone quiet, hasn't it? You have to. Why does anything kill anything else? She needs to. She knows that her strength lies in shadows and secrets. She won't reveal herself unless she has to. Yes, now's our chance. Quick! Don't plan ahead. Act on the now. All that matters is that we stay alive. She's right there. We have to wait for an opening. She's coiling for another strike. Be somewhere else. The back foot keeps us nimble, keeps us alive. The steel claw is small and she is large. It's dangerous to fight back. It should only be a last resort. Anything that gets us out of danger. Flee. A costly mistake. We can't make it again. We need more time. She's cutting off our escape. She's more tense this time. She means this next blow to be the last. We're still alive. We owe it to ourselves to move. This isn't going to work. We're in her domain and we are bleeding. This isn't going to work. We're in her domain. We just have to stay alive. And she wounded us. Bad trade. It's unexpected. It could work. Move! Now! We have to. We keep up or we die. We have to move. It's death either way. At least this will be a faster end.
So what are we supposed to do? Now hold on. We're not just going to let the fact that he knows things about this whole Lupin situation go, are we? Yeah, what he said. Yeah, right. I'm starting to lose track of things myself. Yeah, she was still there last time. I'm not so sure she can free herself without our help. I'm not sure that use violence counts as a plan. And if that doesn't make her any easier to fight, so we need a plan. And if that doesn't make her any easier to fight, take it. We already know she's violent. There are only upsides to having something sharp with us. Great. That mirror's back. And it's where the door is supposed to be. Is no one going to mention the mirror? It went away after we reached out to it last time. Might as well try wiping it clean again. What's the harm? It's so grimy. Maybe we can wipe it clean and finally get a look at ourselves. And we're screwed. So that's what she's become. She wasn't like this when we started. Was she? If you want us to ignore her, then why would you tell us any of that wide, pleasing eyes begging for mercy business to begin with? All it does is make us feel conflicted. What should we do about her anyway? Can she still end the world like this?
You felt her. She didn't have a soft underbelly. She didn't have blind spots. What could we have done that would have saved us from her hunger? Instinct was keeping us alive. But we're so small. But she's fast. And she's clever. Ground is ground. It doesn't matter what shape it takes. We'll adapt. Turning our back to her, always a mistake. I don't like this, but I'll try to keep us breathing. And what if she doesn't want to be seen? He isn't tricking us. Can you feel the wind? It's telling us there's a hole in that wall. Our eyes deceive us. Yes, take the steel claw. Steel claws make us sloppy. Too confident. We'll be faster without it. The steel claw makes us sloppy. Too confident. We'll be faster without it. That mirror isn't part of this place. It's seeped through from somewhere else. See? Nothing. Tricks of the eye. No one sense can be trusted on its own. Stay quiet. Don't give her a sound. See? She knows. We have to be like her. Focused. Present. Patient. There. She's about to strike. Everything is gone. We can see her. Death. Again. Looking at her makes me feel sad. She hurts. We should help.
Yeah, we are. And this time we're not gonna run until we die. We're taking her head on and we're winning. When someone tries to make you dead, you have to hit them back. You have to show them your authority. There's nothing worse than a bully that thinks they own you. Oh, shut up. It bodes fine. You're the reason we're stuck in this shit situation, and now I have to do the hard work of dragging us out. We're going to fight her, and we're going to win. There's a reason she slinks around in the shadows. He's not important. He can have his secrets for all I care. She's killed us twice now, and that's enough of a reason for us to want her dead. Like I said, we're going to fight her. We don't actually know how big she is. We just know she wants us to think she's big. And if she's going to treat us like prey again, then she is sorely underestimating us. One good wallop, that's all we need to put her on the defensive. We don't need your pep talk. I'll make sure we pull this off. Coward. Deserter. We've already been over the plan. It's a better plan than you had last time. Take it. We're not fighting a monster without a blade. Even if it's not a very big one. If that mirror's blocking our way, just smash it and be done with it. Good. One step closer to ending this. I don't know what you're planning, but you're making my job a hell of a lot harder right now. You heard him. Stop hesitating and smash that antique. We're past the point of words anyway. This is a conversation that can only be had with hard steel and sharp teeth. It doesn't matter if we can't see down here. We know where she is. It doesn't matter if we can't see down here. We know where she is. It would be better with a blade, but we'll make do. See? I told you. We needed to assert our might. We needed to prove to her that she can bleed too. She'll doubt her every move now. We can do this, even without a weapon. I'm no stranger to bloody fists. And what? You're going to turn around the second she runs for us? You'll get us killed, you pathetic fool. Stop it! Fight her! That didn't work. We're going in with a plan this time. We're not getting stuck in another loop, just acting on instinct. We're stuck in a big enough loop as it is. Until it wasn't. So you know more than you're letting on. And why is that? And whose rule is it? Who's telling you to boss us around? We've died twice already, and if you want us to stay alive this time, it's in your best interests to give us an edge. She spent as much time as she could in the shadows. So we're gonna draw her out. We're clever too. So this time we're not gonna let her cut off our escape. We're gonna lead her to the stairs ourselves. It'll be a lot easier to deal with her once we can actually see what she is. A princess we couldn't see, and one that had big, sharp teeth, too. How about you stick to describing things and we'll stick to doing our job? You're right. This is different, isn't it? Clearly we're not getting anything out of him. It doesn't seem like she can escape on her own. And she will? That's another strategy. No complaints here. Alright, we've been over the plan. Goad her out of the shadows. Make her show herself. We'll figure out a way to make it happen. It will. It's always easier to fight what you can see, no matter how big or toothy she might be. We've been over the plan. Goad her out of the shadows. Make her show herself. We'll figure out a way to make it happen. Of course that damn mirror's back, and of course he's not saying anything about it. Why is it following us? If there's a way forward, that mirror is blocking it off. Then either way we need to investigate. Might as well get started. Odds are we'll need it. Thanks for not putting us in a bad spot. You really think being unarmed is best? I hope you know what you're doing, but let's not forget that it's up here if things go south. Haven't you been paying attention? We're not hesitating. This supposed hole is blocked by that old mirror. I suppose it'll take a little more than words to coax her out. Let's keep going. Stay on your toes. We take a step into the shadows, and as soon as she moves, we jump back, make her follow. From there, we trap her in the tunnel, draw her out of the cabin, whatever it takes to get her out of her element. Then we're safe. I know, this wasn't part of the plan. We were supposed to come down here prepared with a weapon and... Oh, what's the use? I know, this wasn't part of the plan. We were supposed to come down here prepared and... Oh, what's the use? That's right. Keep steady. Don't let your nerves get the better of you. That's stage one. Now stay focused. No, she wasn't. Yeah, now that we can see her, she doesn't feel like much of a threat at all. We did bring the blade. Maybe we should use it. Or maybe we should try and talk to her. Maybe we should try and talk to her. This is a good opportunity for information. We shouldn't waste it.